Good morning. Welcome to Almost Daily Meditations. I was listening to, with Gar, to a podcast that we very much enjoy called Freakonomics. And they were talking about how very little we can truly know a person. They even threw out a statistic. I think they said even your spouse that you've lived with for a long time and you know them better than anybody else would, or your child or something like that. You really only know about, they said, 6% of the entirety of that person and their personality and their experience and their thoughts and beliefs and all of that. A very small sliver of who they are, even though you know them very, very deeply. That we are such rich, complex beings that even those who you know well or who know us well just know a very small sliver. And then I came across a great quote from T.S. Eliot, and it's from one of his plays called The Cocktail Party, and it's kind of it's sort of a comedy, but it's a sort of, with T.S. Eliot, it's sort of dark and biting commentary on the human condition, that kind of thing. But it's about a couple, a British couple, and their relationship. But he has this really lovely quote. He says, "We die to each other daily. What we know of other people is only our memory of the moments during which we knew them, and they have changed since then. To pretend that they and we are the same is a useful and convenient social convention which must sometimes be broken. We must also remember that at every meeting, we are meeting a stranger." So I was thinking a lot about that, and it seems to me that I like to think about getting to know a person sort of like an archaeological dig. So there's the surface, which we might know a little bit of, but there's a whole vast city underneath that has history and all of these mysteries and treasures and things like that. And the more we get to know a person, we are sort of digging away and discovering these hidden treasures that lie within that person. But then T.S. Eliot is reminding us that every time a person goes away from us, even, our spouse goes to work and comes back at the end of the day, they've had experiences and people, they are literally different than when they left that morning. Every time someone goes away and comes back, there is another thin layer to that archaeological dig that we have to sift through and work through as we get to know that person. But what a delight as we venture through our relationships and our lives. That is part of our work as human beings, as we get to know each other and dig a little deeper and take delight in the treasures that we find. So those are my thoughts today. So I hope you have a wonderful day as you dig and learn about other people. God bless. Bye.